not very relaxing.
Hello, you're listening or watching 15 minutes or less, and I'm Maps, and with me, as always, Amy.
Amy number one.
And I'm Paris Do.
My favorite person ever.
Yeah, thanks, James. That's good.
Okay, should we sit down?
Do you not like your prize? Do you not like?
It's not very relaxing,
No.
which is related to this episode.
So if we do a little changeover now, maybe you feel more relaxed, so that we could do the whole episode.
Paris, do you always wanted power?
Yes.
Now you're in powerful seat. Come on.
I want to be a puppet master. I don't want to be the front man.
Okay, right. We'll switch it back, and then we're going. And miraculously, we return to the status quo. So yeah, as Paris do, I just said, we are on to the letter R, and the subject this week is relaxation. So I'm going to start the clock now. 15 minutes. And now, so, because it's very relaxed, I was just going to speak in a slightly softer tone, if that's okay with everyone. What have you got in your gob? What is it? Because you didn't tell me before. You just stuck your tongue out.
It's a hard-boiled sweet. It's for the section where we talk about ASMR.
Okay, so does that...
Oh, it's not very relaxing.
Does that help you relax?
Very disturbed.
I mean... Oh! No. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Oh, my teeth.
ASMR does help relax some people, but that is horrible. Okay. Right, so I'm going to put it out to the table. I think we've established this already with Amy White, but what do you do to relax? Is there anything in particular that anyone does to relax other than chew a hard-boiled sweet on an audio podcast? Nothing. No one does anything.
do relaxation.
Yeah.
I do the relaxation.
Ah, double do. Good.
That
You
relaxation thing.
Yeah.
I do it.
Because what is it that you do to relax? Because everybody does a multitude of different things to relax, and this is so annoying.
I'm trying to hide it.
Okay.
It's like trying to do like if we were actually trying to relax right now. I mean,
Get rid of her, please.
we can't. I reckon it's going to take you the whole episode.
You could just turn out her mic.
No, it's gone now. It's gone. Done.
Just turn. That's it.
Watch it.
Okay, fine. Right. So, I mean, the reason why I was asking about what it is that you do to relax is because a lot of studies show now that we are apparently more stressed than ever, and I think there's a pretty good demonstration of that just now. But I mean, would you agree with that? Do you think that's true? Is there any particular things that stand out for you that like make you think we are more stressed, or why we are more stressed?
I think it's really difficult for people to switch off now. Like you can't just put. Well, for me, I can't put down my phone. And that's one of the things. That's what I do for work. That's what I do for fun. And it's just, how do you get away from all of that? How do you? Yeah. I know that there's even apps now that are like, oh, this is how you relax. But then you're still on your phone. You're still connected.
Yeah, I mean, there are some good apps. I use Headspace sometimes. That's one of the apps that sort of like people recommend for if you want to get into sort of short meditations, be aware of your breathing, if you want something to like help you sleep, that kind of ASMR thing where you can kind of hear like static or a constant.
What I don't like about relaxation app is that you're still relying on outside simulation. But the whole point of relaxation is that you have to work with your own mind.
Yeah.
Without any direction from outside.
Yeah.
And I do agree with the thing you said about we are more distracted, because the whole thing about relaxation, they believe that we have a monkey brain. It goes from one branch to the other. We constantly distracted, and with phones and notifications and the type of life we're living, we have more distraction.
But that's kind of like actually one of the main points in terms of like really relaxing, and especially if you do relaxation through like meditation or something, is that meditation isn't something that I'm very good at, and I think a lot of people, are very put off by meditation, but it's something that is highly recommended for you, even in a really, really short way. And I was listening to a very interesting interview with a Buddhist monk the other day, and he was saying that one of the main reasons people don't meditate is because there's a misconception that in order to relax, in order to do meditation correctly, when you sit there and you sort of get into your state of relaxation and being mindful of your body and your breathing and all that, people have this strange expectation that your mind's meant to be clear, that you're not meant to be thinking of anything else, because obviously that's one of the things that often comes up, is just like, oh, you know, focus on your breathing, you know, rub your toes into the carpet or whatever it is, you know. For some reason, when that was a Die Hard reference. Do you know that bit in Die Hard where John McClane's like rubbing his toes? No, look, just Google it, it's fine. But like, you know, you don't actually, when you're really relaxing and when you're meditating, actually, and this is what really brought me onto it, was you were saying that kind of like swinging from thoughts to thoughts in terms of like being distracted, is that your mind actually, it will bring to the surface things that you are thinking about. And actually the fact that just because you're meditating and something comes up in your mind doesn't mean you've failed or you've done it wrong. It actually...
but you want to keep one of the type of meditation I like to do, like if I want to think about something, I choose a topic and I try to stay with that topic, because obviously, let's say I want to meditate on the concept of relaxation. My mind would bring a project from work, like my family. But you just became aware of all those thoughts that are coming. But it's like you're driving, you keep going back to the main road.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you have to kind of learn it. It's a skill. But like, I think the point that I sort of picked up from this interview was that people feel like they failed because they think of something rather than thinking of nothing.
Yeah, your brain cannot produce thought. It's just, that's what it do.
How about the Amy's? Have you ever tried meditation?
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on meditation as a form of relaxation?
Well, my brain goes at, you know, a billion miles an hour. So if I try to tune out life, it's really hard, because I'll be thinking about tuning out life, and then life is going on in my head. So it's hard. But being a Christian, we try to use meditation a lot to sort of connect spiritually. And for me, it is, even though my brain does go at, you know, 10 to the dozen, it is actually quite relaxing. So, you know, it is a matter of just stopping for a moment and, you know, trying to make time to be still. So yeah, so even though my brain's going crazy, it is still relaxing.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the only thing you can do to relax, but have you tried it?
Yeah, I think it's important, but I'm not one of these people that can relax. I just can't switch off.
You can't relax?
Not really, no.
At all?
Well, I wouldn't say at all, but I've tried meditation, and I am one of those people. I think it's like exactly what you've just said. You start thinking about all these things, and then you think, actually, this isn't relaxing at all. But if you, like you say, just think about one topic, that might be quite calming, maybe, because I just sit there and think about all the things that I should be doing or need to get done or whatever, and that to me isn't...
Yeah, that's a very common thing. You feel like you're wasting time in the beginning. You're like, I could do like 100 other things. Why am I sitting here?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of getting into a certain mindset that's allowing yourself to at least even, you know, go down that path of trying to meditate and trying to relax. I mean, it's interesting, because obviously the point with like phones and stuff, like and stress and all that, and not being able to switch off. I mean, there is a huge correlation between obviously our access to screens in terms of how that stops us relaxing, and also like, you know, there's obviously you can put your phone in night mode and you can put it in silent, but just people are they just have it there. And one of the most unhealthy habits I think many of us are guilty of, is if you have a smartphone, is that, you know, the last thing you do before you go to sleep and the first thing you do when you wake up is you pick up your phone. And again, you know, one of the things that kind of comes out is that's a habit that you could really do well to get out of, even just for 5 minutes, like from waking up. You know, like waking up, I don't know sort of when anyone does or has done meditation, but like what I've read is actually one of the best things you can do to set up your day is to do it first thing in the morning. Like you wake up, and you do it for 5 minutes just after you wake up, before you do anything else, before you brush your teeth or anything. I mean, obviously, you need to go to the toilet, because that's not going to relax anybody,
How
is
do
it?
you wake up though? Because for me, my alarm is on my phone,
Yeah, exactly.
and that's the first thing that I pick up.
But that's the thing, isn't it? It's not just a phone.
Yeah,
You know, a smartphone. It is an all-encompassing device of things, and that's the reason why it's so glued to us.
Who here wears a watch?
I do have a watch, but I'm not wearing it at the moment.
Yeah.
It's
I
hot.
often
My phone.
even use my phone as an alarm to like finish relaxation now for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, it's a tool. We should have control over it.
Yeah, rather than it have control over us. I think one of the biggest things as well is, like, obviously, you know, it comes up time and time again, is like social media. You know, that wasn't there before, and now it is, and that is impacting on people's ability to relax, because they're feeling stressed or anxious about you know, maybe the stuff they're seeing. That's something that does come up a lot, but also it's that sort of fear of missing out, isn't it? To an extent, and we are creatures of habit, and there is a real habit of like clicking on those apps. You know, it's so much faster than even before when you just like go on Facebook on a website. Like it is literally one tap, and then there'll be some notifications. You tap it. And
it's not even that. It's the notifications. It's the things that you've missed. Your phone will tell you, literally, it'll be like, okay, you've got a memory to look back. This is like a typical when I wake up and look at my phone, it'll be like, you've got a memory to look back on today. You've got this notification from this app, and this person sent you a message here, and this person, you've got a like. Those instantly make me want to go and look at those notifications and see what's happening.
Well, there's like they're news basically, aren't they? And it's like there's this kind of I don't know if this is a term, but I'm going to use it anyway. The newsification of your entire life and social life, and that's like a mechanism to keep you interested, but also actually just news itself. Like, do you not feel as though on your phone, not just specifically social media, but like news is everywhere?
Yeah, everyone fighting for your attention.
Yeah, at all times.
They want to get your focus because that makes money.
Yeah.
And you need to, because your brain is like this amazing computer that you're not using it efficiently.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You have to, even if you're checking your notification first thing in the morning, that whole concept of being in the moment, being mindful, being conscious of what you're doing, not just being a zombie.
Yeah.
You just do it without realising though, don't you?
Yeah.
Like what you were saying, like the fear of missing out. If you've got something on your phone, it's kind of saying to you, here's this reminder that you could be missing out on something here if you don't look at it now.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is like, I think everybody is becoming more aware of all that stuff. And there's a bit of a pushback against social media. But I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I don't think anything's going to go anywhere. It's just like you kind of say, Paris, it's all a tool. And I think it's just like it's happened so fast, and the world is so fast. And actually, I think we're catching up and trying to recreate a new balance. I mean, it kind of goes without saying, but relaxation is obviously hugely important for all of us. And the health benefits are hugely clear. You know, being able to relax, meditation, or otherwise having a bath, whatever it is that you do, you know, it lowers your heart rate, it improves your skin. It can actually even reduce acne. There's been a study about like actually relaxing a certain amount of hours a day, improving your skin, not even with like product. But there's all sorts of things, you know, like makes your metabolism work properly, you know, and makes
like being anxious makes everything worse.
Yeah.
So like that's the opposite. It makes everything and works better in your body.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because I suffered a lot with anxiety, and all those things. Like one of the things here is like it's, you know, actually being relaxed allows you to have a clear and calm mind. So you know you make more positive decisions and you're more assertive. And it's true. Like you end up running on a burnout. Like if you can't take control of that aspect of your life and really using that word you quite rightly pointed out, being mindful of it. Like mindfulness is quite a fashionable term now, but it's like it's just being aware of
what's going on here.
Yeah, exactly. It's taking stock of how you feel, because things are going so quick, like all the time. That's probably like part of the reason you struggle to relax, Blake. You don't stop and you're like, actually, I need a bath.
I think a bath is like the most relaxing time for me. That's why I love lush stuff.
Well, yeah.
Maybe that's how you meditate or relax.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, there's dozens of techniques, obviously, like physical techniques in terms of all these meditation things like breathing, and stretching and things like that. There's mental techniques as well, which meditation is classed as a mental technique. Hypnosis therapy is actually classed as a form of relaxation technique, which I didn't realize.
Well, you could self-hypnotize. I've tried that one, which is very interesting.
Does it work? Do you have the thing and dangle it in front
No,
of your face?
you just get your body in a relaxed position, and let's say you have a fear of spider, whatever. You just repeat that in a very slow tone. I love spider, and it works. It's scientifically proven that you can. I mean, it's if a professional do it to you, it has a better effect. But you can do it to yourself.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's therapeutic relaxation techniques as well. So if you see a psychologist or a counsellor, but that's the end of our time. That was amazing. We could have gone on, I feel like, for an age, talking about ways to be relaxed. But yeah, do send us some of your suggestions for what are good techniques for relaxing. Maybe we will use some of them, and then we'll just come into the next episode super chilled out.
We didn't get to do any ASMR.
Okay, well,
I think we should all exit.
Oh, hi, Amy.
I think we should all exit with a bit of ASMR.
Yeah, I think that's great. I think that's a really sensible suggestion from Amy White. Actually, I think that's great. No, I was going to say take slow, deep breaths and we count backwards from 10. But actually,
touch your toe to the ground.
Yeah.
Sing Kumbaya.
If you're listening, if you're watching this, just take a moment now to close your eyes, no matter where you are, unless you're in the middle of a road. And we're just going to take a moment now to end the podcast listening to Amy White ASMR.
No, come on, you've all got to have a go.
Well, we all got to have a go.
I will
that's
join
not
in.
Okay,
Go
go
on.
on.
Oh, this is my laptop.
Notification is. Okay,
That defeats
your
the
turn.
I'm not going to play the theme tune out of this one because it's too intense at the end.
Magical sounds or something.
Okay, fine. Here we go. Thank you very much for watching or listening. Goodbye.
Bye.